Hi-oh.
Hi.
A very nice man I ran into taught me about a new business model. He said no news is good news.
No one needs the news. Who needs it?
No, you don't need it. It's all the same.
I get my news from TikTok.
Well, that's a good place to get it from.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I was just going to say I find a lot of fascinating things and creatures and beings.
Oh, no, you don't. You hate them. You hate them.
I didn't say I didn't like them or I liked them. I said
that was me.
Oh, that is you.
Yeah. I was watching. As soon as I start watching it, I just remember, I hate everybody.
I've seen you do it.
I forgot. I hate everybody.
Well, what is it exactly that you
Why don't you unwrap your cellophane candy?
Okay,
and then we could talk.
Okay, out there in TikTok land, this is not happening.
Yeah, get that in there. Nothing says quality like slowly unwrapping cellophane candy. Yeah.
Oh, it turns you on, doesn't it?
Yes, it kind of does.
Yeah, I know.
Would you like a little napkin?
Who wouldn't? I'm Rick.
And I'm Jacob. Are you a schmuck? You must be. You're listening to this podcast. It's Podcast for Schmucks.
You know what, crinkle? Just like, I can put my lozenge away. I put my lozenge away. Oh, it's a good lad.
What a good boy it is. Save that one for later, that little one.
I'll probably need it in a few minutes.
Here's what I can't stand. I cannot stand people who do... This is a trend that started with the movie Love Actually. But it's when you're... It's usually some story about love or there's one that I saw that pissed me off so bad. It was like a 10-minute video, okay, about a long-lost brother finding his twin or something like that.
No
okay?
shit. Yeah.
Right. And he's told him to meet him at the park, but before he goes to meet him, it's like a reaction video or whatever. But he has like literally 50 fucking cue cards with like the story written on it, his life story, and is just throwing the cue cards on the ground. Just throwing them on the ground.
Wait. Whoa. Is the twin present?
No, it's all build up. It's like an emotional build up before the catharsis.
But what if the twin isn't there?
Well, I mean, at least we got that story then.
So in other words, it's not really for the twin as much as it is for a million strangers.
Yeah, it's just for that. Yeah, it's just to show how cool the other brother, this one is, or to get the sympathy or the likes or the subscribers, the followers.
Right.
Literally peeling card after card with like.
Okay, maybe we can do that.
I want to do that, but okay. I want to do it. The video I want to do is where like the message is written out of order. The story is
that is too funny.
Yeah, or upside down or something like that.
Right.
And I wrote, so whoever posted this, I wrote because it pissed me off. Because on their post, they were like teary face, like how beautiful.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah. And then I say, well, who the fuck's going to clean that up?
Right. Did they answer you?
No, but he just polluted 50 note cards.
As he's walking along. So he laid out a little path of cards.
No, he stopped. The camera was stable.
Right.
Showed the cards, the note cards, left him in a pile, and then walked off to reunite with his twin brother.
Wonderful.
Give a hoot. You just polluted.
Right. It's like letting your dog do its droppings and walking off.
Ridiculous.
That is crazy. Yeah.
The amount of time that you could have just told the camera the story.
I think it's what you said, though. I mean, I know it's what you said. It's like, it's a gimmick that a lot of the people who make these things, you know, much as like we make ours, but we're trying to do our content. A lot of people are just, you know, we've said it before, the word sheeple. We don't know what it means yet, but we're working on it. But yeah, it's like that. Yeah, another one that my pet peeve, as long as we're talking about pet peeves on
yeah, go ahead. Say
TikTok,
what you
TikTok, TikTok, Do I get credit for that?
Yeah.
I do so well.
I think you just said the name 50 times.
Okay, there will be. It's one of two things. There's either a very super young looking woman, and it's always a woman. It's always a woman who does these. The ones I've seen, maybe there's one with a guy, or a guy is placed in them for a certain reason I'll get into. But there's always either a very young woman who goes, they all think I'm only 20 and she's my younger sister. But I'm her mom. And then she walks off, shaking her booty. And then she looks back and waves. And then you see her little cute kid going after her. And the kid is probably, 17 and the mom's whatever. How young can you be to have a kid?
I guess
12.
17. No.
No, I'm not talking. I'm not talking legality.
13.
Okay, so the mom's like 30. Something happened. It's a tragedy, but not to her.
It's not really that much of a tragedy.
Not at all. And the other one is where they'll go. They'll have a guy who's supposed to be the dad, I suppose. He's sitting there all forlorn, and then there'll be a kid, a daughter, and she'll go, my dad told my mom he would leave her if she didn't give him a son. And then she did, they do the nodding, and then she turns around and waves. They gotta have the wave, and then they prance off, doing the prance off routine, and then there's five little girls following. So meaning all he had was like 6 daughters.
So the husband left her finally.
Well, no, he's still sitting there. You see, what he's really waiting for is his fucking dinner, and then maybe he'll leave her.
Oh, I don't think she even cooks dinner.
I don't think she did.
I hate that. Yeah, what is that? Like,
it's just look, somebody did it, and I will say the first person who did it, you could say, okay, that's cute. Given all of the nonsense on TikTok, given all the nonsense, you could say, anybody who did the first of anything or the original of anything, it's kind of cute if it's filmed right. It's just that it goes to it's a copycat thing.
It's copycat, which, I mean, if it was funny at one point, it's like all you're doing is you're trying to remake a recipe that you think is going to work so that you can gain followers. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so that's a great point. And it kind of leads us into this. How different is that than, what studios do, making movies and television shit?
No, I agree. I don't think it's very different at all. I think it's like formulaic,
Right.
or oh, this works, so let's do, this mom said, hey, this works, so let me put on these tight jeans.
Right.
And parade my kids with their tight jeans on.
Right.
They're below, legal age, but that's okay.
Well, I don't think. You become.
Wait.
You have turned into the Pope of.
I'm the Pope.
He's the new Pope. Really? Yeah. I didn't really realize there was a law about under like a certain age under which you're not allowed to wear tight jeans.
Oh, he's the law, all right. I'm a Pope.
He's cooking up something.
Listen, I sit all day on my toilet at the Vatican, and I say, none of wear these jeans. No. I love it. Go for it. Good on you. Wear what you want.
I know you love the Pope. Yeah,
I love the Pope.
Of course.
But the parents are they know what they're doing.
Right.
They know what they're doing.
I hope so.
Constructed their child perfectly. Well, okay, the I hope so thing, that also brings me to the whole parading your fertility around. Which
that takes you back to that's your pet peeve, one of your pet peeves.
But that type of, parading your kids as not as like, hey, this is my child, this is my offspring, but literally as a trophy of the fruit of your loins.
That's
Like
exactly what they're doing. Well,
how
and
potent your nut is
yeah.
that it created a child.
Well, I think a lot of these are done by women, so it would be how fertile their egg is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fertile Myrtle.
Right. And
Well,
I listen. It is, I guess, a badge of honor. I don't know why it's any more important today than it was 50 years ago or 100 years ago or whatever. The irony is, I mean, throughout the history of our civilization, it's always been a thing to, let's face it, you have the death instinct, survival instinct, and the reproduction instinct, the need to
no,
reproduce. So
yeah, no, I get that. I get that.
no,
But
no,
I'm talking about the need. It's not just
it's an ego thing.
right. There we go. Ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an ego thing.
Right. No,
Okay.
I say that was my point is, my point is I'm as stumped as you are. I don't get it other than the fact that it's, everything we do I was going to say society, but, because of fine platforms like TikTok, because TikTok and all of the other wonderful things that exist like that I don't know what came first, the chicken or the egg. Were these things developed and then the need to showcase yourself developed, or have we become as a world such a introspective, egotistic, self-absorbed kind of person?
I don't think we've become that. I think we always were.
But
I
we
think,
needed the platform.
yeah, right. But the platform, the immediacy, the availability of all of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's so easy. All you need to do is just have a phone and download it,
right.
and all these marketing tools and whatnot. Just to I'm gonna put my face on this body and this body on this face, big lips, and
But okay, so that should amuse the shit out of you. But is it done for self-amusement or is it done for self-promotion?
It's self-promotion,
right?
but that's why it's annoying.
So,
But not all of it.
okay, but yeah, well, like some people, there are some people who put some useful information on there.
Okay, useful information, or some people are genuinely funny.
Right. No doubt about it.
And they're creative with what they do, and or like they don't stick to the same old. They found a very simple joke, it works, and they're good at it.
Right.
But it's like the people who are either full on makeup or full on whatever, or shirtless or whatever.
I think I'm talking more about that. Right, because this can be used as a very fine platform for, promoting your talent that you actually do have, that you use somewhere, or that's like maybe 5% of its use, and then 95% are just doing it to promote themselves in that moment, because like these people that we're talking about, like, I'm thinking of the woman who waves, goes, "Come on," and the five, it's like a mother duck and her ducklings, and they're all walking after her. They don't take that show on the road.
I wish they would.
Yeah, well, would you go
take
see
that
them?
show to the Ringling Brothers?
Yeah, I think they do. Isn't that the Bear family?
The Bear family. Well, same difference.
Yeah.
Come on, look what I popped out, Papa Bear.
Yeah. It looks like Goldilocks.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either, but it just sounds nasty.
So now we're going to go back to the film and the TV. So forget the films and TVs that are made, by professionals. And everybody who works on those programs is a professional. Well, I'm talking about the talent, let's say. So if you put on a mini series, whatever, or you're doing a series I want the crown.
Yeah.
But if you're doing that, so that has like kind of a legitimate end to it. I mean, you could say everything's entertainment, but aren't the shows that are like they're kind of like the TikToks of TV where they do. I don't want to
Queeby.
Which is.
It's a new. Well, I don't know how new. I don't know if it's still going, but it was a network like a year ago that was like 5-minute shows, 10-minute shows.
Yeah. I wasn't even thinking of that. I was thinking in a grander scheme of stuff like, okay, those brothers, or not the brothers, the household, or the Bachelorette.
The House Hunters. The House Hunters.
No. They're doing that's in a different way. I'm talking about for pure stupidity. Okay, I'm talking about, and I don't even mean the Jackass one. I mean stuff like most of the reality shows.
Well, there's the one, if you're talking about the brothers who do the house property or whatever it is.
No, I know them personally.
Oh, there's a magazine cover. I saw a magazine cover the other day, and it said, I forget their names, whatever. And it goes, "We love colors." Wow!
Hey.
Jesus!
Who doesn't?
Oh my God!
Who doesn't?
You're an interior designer and you love color.
I'm into what? Chocolate? That's not a color.
Pastels, Debbie.
Yeah. Okay, just to get this off my chest.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Okay, the ones where they take a person, they force them to go out on a date with different people and possibly have sex with these people, and then in the end you're forced to pick someone that you're gonna marry. Like that gonna happen.
Oh yeah, the Bachelor shows or whatever. And then now there's shows though that are the opposite, that are
divorce.
No. Instead of like pick someone to have sex with, pick someone you can't have sex. Did you see that show? What's that called?
Asexual.
Too hot to handle. Too hot to handle.
What a stupid title.
I swear to God.
Why?
It's like, I don't know, the men, women, and they're on a beach, and obviously they're all like, gorgeous as fuck. That's the joke. And then, but they can't have, if you go 8 weeks or whatever without touching yourself, diddling yourself, having sex, you win $100,000.
If I needed the $100,000, I need that goddamn money.
But
I would do. Who wouldn't do that?
Who wouldn't do it? But why is that a challenge? You know what I mean?
Right.
Just go sit in the corner for 8 weeks.
Right. And that's what I'm talking about. Or do they give you a little habitat to live in? Or do you have to live on the beach? Do you have to live out on the beach in a blanket?
That would probably be easier. Right. Great digs, though.
Okay, so, but I'm sure they're forced to interact with one another.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's to me, but that's still bullshit. It's like the Bachelor thing or the dating thing or whatever. You don't have to do whatever you don't want to do. If you see people ending up doing what the end result is that the producers want, like most people end up fucking and they lose the money. I'm sure that's what happens.
Well, I would assume.
Right, but it doesn't. It doesn't have to. If you have any type of resilience and self-respect, something like that. Also, are these people tested? Do they get tested
for like if they
STDs? No.
Oh, well, no, they don't need to get tested. They're not supposed to be having sex.
Yeah, but that isn't the rule. The rule is you can win 100,000 if you don't have sex
or diddle yourself.
Well, you don't have to worry about yourself. Everybody has to worry about themselves.
You ever give yourself gonorrhea?
Never.
It's very complicated.
I've never clapped myself.
I've clapped myself. Oh, is that that's a new term for a single hand clap? But
it's right. Yeah, we don't have that sound effect anymore for many reasons.
Womp womp womp.
I just think that all of these things swirl around a central theme of self-absorption
Oh
and
yeah.
and a lot of boredom.
Yeah. And which is weird though, because like you think, and again, I truly believe, I think how we are now is what we were like then. You
I
know what I
agree.
mean?
Agreed.
I just think that now you have more availability, but do agree that I feel like people are more bored than ever.
Right. Right. And that's a very interesting thing. I will say what I was going to say is there is a bit of a social evolution that goes along with a society growing up through the centuries, and along with a change in technology
Oh yeah.
and industrialization and all those things. Uh, did Noam Chomsky call? Where's my producer? Wait,
Yeah.
is Noam going to come and join me today? No, he won't be here.
He
We're
just
gonna have
called. He said he's choking on some tuna tartare.
Okay, don't choke, Noam. We love you. But I don't know. There's so much. The boredom. Where does it come from? Maybe, perhaps, it comes from being overwhelmed and overstimulated by all this bullshit.
Ooh, that's pretty. I like that.
TikTok,
Well, it's
TikTok, TikTok.
oh, overstimulated, so much so soon. It's like concentrated stimulation. I think that's why you get bored fast.
Right.
That's why now soon, if a 15-second video is recommended, or a length of 15 seconds is recommended to keep someone's attention.
Right.
I mean, one day it's just going to be like it's going to be boop,
It'll be a blip. Right. The blip, it'll be just a flash of light that crosses your eyes.
Oh, wow. Or someone just behind a curtain going boop.
Right. Like, and you'll go, oh, fuck, that was great.
Oh.
I love that. Do it again.
Do it again.
Yeah. I guess it's like having your birthday cake and eating it all at one sitting.
Hey, yes, it is, my friend.
Right?
You can't have your birthday cake and eat it all at once, let me tell you.
Yeah. And then you got to throw it up. That's all.
Well,
so that's what it's about. And that's why we do what we do.
Yeah. And then thus births the new social media and whatnot.
Can't wait.
It's the throw up of the first one.
Yeah, right. Just a regurgitation of the process. And I know you can't wait to see how it works.
We got 5 more minutes if that was your wrap up.
No, not necessarily.
But I just like to end all my sentences with a closing resonance.
A closing statement. I'm just so used to doing that. Let's say there's no end in sight to these type of shows.
No.
Right. Okay, and it all goes back again to even in the beginning of the movie production business. This is like 100 years ago. Okay, I wasn't around, but a historian.
I remember.
I know you were there.
Yeah.
The thing is, you got one thing, you made it two. You made one Thin Man, you made another Thin Man, literally. Then you made the Thin Man and his wife, and the Thin Man and his wife do this and they do that. That's a stupid example, you would think, because they were all like little mini classics. But that is really the philosophy of, and it feeds into your argument that we've always been like that.
Yeah.
Is that you just keep repeating what you think is successful and funny. And if it's good enough, it just goes by the law of diminishing returns. Stays good, but gets a little worse as it goes along.
Now, though, I feel like either our tolerance is just getting longer for like repeat the same thing over and over and over again.
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious 9.
Yeah. Is that all?
I know, right? That all? I thought the same thing. I was like, no, we got to be over 10 at this point.
Yeah.
Let's reboot Batman. Let's reboot Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, that's a more sinister thing. But go ahead.
But that's a reboot within one generation. Like the generation hasn't ended yet, and you're gonna reboot it twice. Like,
and that's weird. That's why it's sinister, because it's not like the earlier iterations were not liked or were not good. They were good. They got great reviews, good reviews, whatever. And then it's like saying to people, you know what? It's like really saying to someone, you saw this, you loved it, and we're going to make it again with different people. Same story, different people.
It's almost, and I know it's like, look, I'm sure everyone's a fan. If you're a fan of Batman or whatever, who in?
Right.
But you have to talk about law of diminishing returns. It's also like for your own sanity to have like something you like, you know, like you keep one thing and then like instead
evolve it. Right.
Yeah, redo it.
I really don't get that, except from the perspective of the head of a studio, or you know, it's strictly money.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's also for audiences. It's which relates to TikTok. It's like not being happy at the moment.
Is it the audience's fault though?
No, but they're not helping.
Because they pay the money.
Yeah.
Pays your money, it takes your choice.
Yeah, you get your gambles, huh?
Damn it.
Yeah, tickle.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Don't tickle me again or I'm going to smack you.
Yeah, no, it's just crazy. I want to say one more thing with TikTok really quickly.
Okay, TikTok.
Here's what's amazing to me too is that now in there people are finding a way to take TikTok stories or whatever you're calling them.
Oh.
And serializing them.
Oh.
Serializing.
So where can this end? In a movie franchise?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, that was what that stripper movie was based upon a tweet. Just a tweet. Tweet.
Are you kidding?
So,
right. And if you think about it, I mean, they're already doing that for the last 10 years or so with video games. They take games and make them into movies.
But this is a tweet.
It's not even a tick.
This is literally someone's overheard story or overheard conversation, and then it was made into a movie.
Okay, do you know what it was?
With a stripper thing, it was she had a fight with another stripper, I think because they're pimps or something, got involved. I don't know, whatever.
Well, doesn't that always happen?
Yeah.
Once the pimps get involved.
Wait a minute. Pimps are bad people? And then she did a tweet back. They were doing like a tweet storm.
Oh, well, this is good.
And it went viral.
Yeah.
Like most things do. And now it's a movie.
And is it a movie about the tweet storm or just about the content of the language?
The content.
Oh, I think it would be cooler though if they related it to the somehow incorporated the tweet storm into it.
How about like a 2-hour shot of someone sitting on a toilet, just like
their thumbs are flying.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's the future.
That's quality.
That is quality. And, you know, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up. My thumbs are ready.
Good. I know where you can put them.
Yeah, too late.